Alright, L.A Times opinion in the business section on the 23rd of February. Michael Hiltzik. Title: Recovery Efforts Stimulate Whiners. Alright, Michael, I'm going to let you read a little bit, and then we're going to have our buddy Adam Smith visit a little tough love on you. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. Okay, let me cut down to the main whiner of my story, Rick Santelli. This is the day after that Obama introduced the idea of the housing recovery. Rick Santelli, a market commentator and an ex-futures trader who is on the financial news channel CNBC, he staged an extended rant from the Chicago commodities pit about the injustice of helping people in distress, especially while there are a few people around who aren't in distress. So he says, if we really want to subsidize the losers' mortgages, or would we like to at least buy cars and buy houses in foreclosure and give them to people that might actually have a chance to prosper down the road, and reward people that can carry the water instead of drink the water? Well, unfortunately, this is just not true. He looked around the room and said that this is America, pointing to all the traders. Well, my answer is that no, America is a place where 8 million families are threatened with losing their homes, not a futures pit filled with braying traders. So, CNBC should have put a sock in his tantrum, but they just let it go on and on and on. So, here's my point on this kind of whining, is that the risk of these cavils is that they will obscure the virtues of the stimulus and housing programs. These programs get money into the economy, which is 90% of the point. What was drowned out by Santelli's outburst is that the housing proposal is not aimed at deadbeats, but people who are still willing to work and trying to pay their bills, but have been rendered overextended by conditions in the credit and housing markets. Well, and further, there is a certain amount of inequity built into any government assistance program, but it gets trumped by society's needs in times like these. As Tom Davidoff, a real estate expert at Berkeley, says, life is unfair. He says, we're doing this so the economy won't crash. He believes that most of the housing proposal is healthy, and if anything, more help will be needed.
All right, I'm about to throw up, so let me hand it over to Adam. Okay. Let's see, Michael, you're let's just take a couple of your points there. All right, first, whining is mostly monopolized by people who are dependent. Normally, self-sufficient people don't whine unless you're going to unfairly take their winnings. Now, if you're making a fine salary at writing columns for the L.A Times business section, then someone comes to your house and says, you know what, I represent a group of people who don't write so well. So, in the name of fairness, I'm going to appropriate $20,000 worth of either cash or goods from you right now and distribute it among 100 people who do not write so well. Now, would you think that was fair? Might you not whine a bit on that one? In fact, these people who Santelli is calling America, these are people whose job it is to make productive decisions. They are in fact in with their decisions making other people money, and then they take a fee for that. Seems to be a fair trade. The people who are that they pay to make trades, that the investors who pay these guys to make trades, and these guys make good trades, they stay on the floor and are allowed to trade. It's a win-win for those people transacting. I know you don't like it and you want to take some of their money because you think they make too much.